Yeah, take a seat anywhere around here. So, for those of you who are just coming, let me go through the list again. What's your name? Yeah? Kupoluyi. Okay, this is it. But what's going on? You are not properly dressed now. See, your buttons are not. When you are late, this is what happens. Yeah, you can unbutton everything again and do it to be very fine. Hmm? Starting from the top, or the thing you are. Is it that you are too big for the mechanic uniform, or the mechanic uniform is too small for you, or both of them? Take a seat. Take a seat. I think the uniform is too small for him. He is overfed. You know, maybe he needs to be on 001 or 000. Olushoga, are you here? He's the only person who is absent now. Is he? Okay. Hmm. This is wonderful today. I am seeing my doyens who normally you will not see anywhere appearing in this ceremony. This must be very, very powerful or less to be able to draw this caliber of doyens to this market today. Wow. Let me pay homage to them. Yeah, pay homage to them. Pay homage to them. Once more, good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to welcome the leaders of the market who are here, distinguished chartered stockbrokers, and our guests. So straight away, we'll start inviting the dignitaries to the high table. We apologize anyway for not keeping to time. We ought to have started before now. And so I wish to invite to the high table the Group Company Secretary of NGX, Group Company Secretary of NGX, please come to the high table. Okay, not here. Then representing the CEO of NGX Reshco, I am pleased to invite Mr. Bimbola Babalola to the high table. Pablo. Let us welcome to the high table the chairman of the Ashon, Uncle Sam Onukwe. Uncle Sam, you're welcome, sir. Also on the high table, we'd like to welcome the President and Chairman of Council of CIS. Is he here already? Okay, we're still expecting him. I have the honor and rare privilege to recognize the presence of the doyen of the market and invite him to the high table, Alhaji Rashid Yusuf. Doyen of the market, sir. See you here. Shall we rise to welcome the CEO of NGX to the high table? You are welcome, sir. You may be seated, please. The CEO of Nigerian Exchange and chairman of this occasion. You are welcome, sir. The CEO of NGX Reg, ably represented by Abimbola Babalola. The CEO of CSCS, ably represented by Mr. Shonekon. Is Mr. Shonekon here, please? We are still expecting him. The directors and executive management of NGX and CSCS, the president and chairman of council of CIS, the chairman of Ashon, council members of CIS and Ashon, doyen of the capital market, distinguished chartered stockbrokers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome all of you to this induction ceremony of new dealing clerks for the Nigerian Exchange. We are going to run through this ceremony with military dispatch. Now, let me invite Mr. Kabira to lead us in opening prayer for this ceremony. Kabira Haruna, please. Can you please lead us with the opening prayer?
Let us pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, as we go into the robing and the re-robing of the newly qualified authorized daily clerk of the Nigeria Exchange, Father, we pray that you go into with us in the mighty name of Jesus. Father, as the blue jacket, which is stemmed to be bloodless, is removed from their body this evening, and the wine, which is supposed to have blood, and blood is life. But I pray that as that exercise is concluded this evening, that life shall enter into their businesses in the name of Jesus. Life will enter into their portfolio in the name of Jesus, into their career. They shall finish well. They shall not make mistake. They shall not commit errors. They shall not bring themselves down with their own hands. In the mighty name of Jesus. As we continue, just as the waters cover the seas, Father, we ask that your presence will come and take preeminence over this environment in the mighty name of Jesus, so that at the end of the day, solely your name that will be glorified. For in Jesus' wonderful name we have prayed.
Thank you very much. On that note, it gives me great pleasure to invite Mr. Temi Popola, the CEO of Nigerian Exchange, to present his opening remarks. CEO, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. And let me, first of all, apologize for walking in a few minutes late. I got caught up with a very important matter. Let me say good afternoon and welcome to everyone. I want to imagine, sir, that some protocols were established before I came in, but I do see quite a few of our distinguished market participants that I would like to just recognize very quickly. Of course, our Doyen is here. We welcome you very much, and other Doyens in the market. Thank you so much. Also here, I see the chairman of Ashon, who is also here with us this afternoon. I see the CEO for RegCo, ably represented, as was said earlier by Mr. Babalola. And just walking in is Mr. Shonekon, who is the Executive Director at CSCS. We welcome you. Also, as I look in the audience, I do see quite a lot of what I call very important stakeholders. Let me start first, of course, again, by some of our doyens that I see very well seated and represented here. I see some of our very well-respected market intermediaries, and then I see some directors from the NGX group of companies also well represented. And then, of course, some of my colleagues from the exchange, from regulation, and from other parts of the NGX group of families. Let me say, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And it's supposed to be introductory remarks, but I thought maybe I'll just spend the opportunity also to speak to you about a few parts of what we are trying to do at the exchange. Let me start by congratulating you for this, what I call remarkable opportunity. As you would know, it is one that quite a lot of people desire. I remember when we went through the interviews and the session, we had to drop quite a few people. So to have made it this far, I think is quite remarkable and commendable. I do congratulate you. When you look across the world, you would find that this industry is actually where you mint the most numbers of, just financially wealthy people. That's really what capital markets represent, which is what you are, just coming into now. And for us, one of the big things that we're trying to do is to make sure we can bring those days and those opportunities back. There are some of our doyens here who have profited materially from this market. They don't say it's loud enough, but they've actually made a lot of money. Well, I see they're pointing. I didn't point at anybody. But they know themselves. So really, many of you would have heard of those good old days where the market was very booming, was very alive, booming a lot, and, money was made. And we really have to bring that back because it's coming back, and we can all see that. I say to people, if you're cooking rice You can see what a good rice, would look like in the end. You're cooking jollof and you can see all the spices and everything. Then you can start to smell it even sometimes. And that's where I think we are in our market. I really do genuinely believe that. When you look from everything from the top at the macro, we have today a central bank governor who is pretty much like one of us. We have a finance minister who is like one of us. We have a president who also understands what capital markets do. You have several people in the infrastructure and ecosystem. You look at Mofi as an example. They understand what we're doing. They're one of us. And we're at a point where in a very long time, the capital market is needed to really stimulate the growth that our country is looking for. In the past, the country had options. You could borrow money endlessly and use that to finance any growth. Today, that is very difficult. In the past, you could perhaps go for a few other methods, maybe through the central bank. As we all know, that is increasingly also very difficult. So we have very limited options, and the capital market is a very key part of that. And so we are very, very committed to trying to bring many of these things to life. What are we thinking about? For example, you look at, to have a healthy market, of course, you need securities to trade. That's the first thing. There's got to be a supply of assets. If there aren't securities, then there's nobody really trying to facilitate that. So one of the questions is, how do we increase available securities? How do we get more equity listings to the exchange? How do we get other products also to the exchange? Because one of the things that you're seeing now is a big number of people are saying, well, these equities, is there something else? That's what we're seeing of the young demography in our country, as an example. So one of the things I want to leave you with is the need also for what I call continuous learning. It can't just be that I understand shares and I'm wearing the red jacket. It probably won't be the path to making money from this capital market. How do we learn about other products? How do we learn about digital assets? How do we learn about, securities that are like high yield instruments? How do we learn about alternative assets? How do we learn about derivatives? So that's the first thing. Of course, back to the equity listings is a big effort also that we're doing. How do we pour more companies to list on the exchange? But now is not the time for that since its introduction. On the other side of it is also then the demand. When the assets come, how do we get capital to actually trade those things? And technology also then becomes very, very key. I see that there are lots of young people. Everybody looks young, so let's just say that everybody is young in the room. And technology then is something also back to learning. We would really be looking for ways to carry our market through digital transformation, because that's really how we unlock all the money that is around. The banking sector has done it. All the velocity we're seeing in the banking sector is because it's all digitized. On your phone right now, you can move money, you can open an account. We would also be looking to make sure that our ecosystem is in that direction. I'll leave you with two final things before I conclude. One also is that we have a zero tolerance for infractions. It's very, very critical that we also realize that, in our market, we say that your word is your bond. I'm sure we all know this. And our market really is built on trust. So we really frown and have a zero level tolerance on that. That's what Mr. Babalola, who I'm sure would also speak with you shortly about our regulation business. We have a standalone regulation business today because it shows how much importance we're placing on just the need to have a market that is, has zero rules for zero tolerance for infraction. We talked about the olden days where capital was made. One of the things that has stopped that boom was a lot of infractions in the market. We had a regulatory environment that people could argue could have been improved. So I really want to just remind you about that. And then finally, of course, is just to ask you to, as we all continue to think about the markets, think about the country, I think you're in a unique position, really, frankly, to make real positive impact and real positive change into our country. Today, you see a lot of tradition. The reality is tradition is an extremely good thing. When you go across anywhere in your family, in your personal life, tradition is key. It takes us back to our roots. And without knowing that tradition, it's very difficult sometimes to go forward. So I think just sit back, enjoy what today has to offer, and doors at the exchange remain open to ideas, to collaboration as we all go along. Sorry, sir, I think I've taken more than my fair share of time, but I'll stop there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, CEO and chairman of this occasion, for your very inspiring remarks. Um, I have a pleasure to welcome to the high table. You're welcome, madam. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the group company secretary almost forgot that she was number one on the high table, and I think I spotted her earlier on seated somewhere, you know. So you're welcome. It's like the big dignitary that sat at the back in an occasion until he or she was recognized and brought up. Unlike the other, is it a non-dignitary who sat on the high table and was told to go back to the floor? This is good. Thank you. We have with us here, like I earlier said, the doyen of the capital market, the Baba Doyen himself, who is richly endowed with wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and experience in this market. It gives me great pleasure to invite him in person of Alhaji Rashid Yusuf to make his remarks. The doyen, sir.
Thank you very much. The CEO of NGX, the chairman of fashion, other dignitaries on the high table, my fellow stockbrokers, and your less. Good afternoon to everybody. It is indeed a matter of great pleasure for me to be here today, to be with this new set of brokers that in the next few minutes, they will actually be qualified to be called citizen. Up until now, they are called Ole. Therefore, the transition from Ole to citizen is a major one. And I'm happy for you. I congratulate you. I congratulate the committee that has handled this arrangement. I want to align myself completely with what the CEO of NGX has said. This is a momentous occasion. Momentous in the sense that Nigeria as a country, we are transiting, I would say. We are transiting from the way things were few days, few years back. Not even few years, few months back. Because the new administration is just about 6 months old. And they are outlining various new ways that they expect will challenge us, and we will come back and respond with creative instruments that will enable them to turn around the economy and put Nigeria economy in the position that everybody all over the world expect it to be. If that is going to be so, then you are very lucky because you are joining the market at a very fertile time. Therefore, everything that you have learned during your period as LA, you now have tremendous opportunity to put them into practice. Because you are going to be challenged with the new environment. You are going to be challenged with the fact that the government is saying, I want to open up everything. I want to open up the mining sector. I want to open up the manufacturing sector. I want to open up the agri sector, every sector. And if they're going to do that, they need capital. And they need capital. The best way to come and get that capital is going to be the capital market. Now, are we going to convince them and say we are ready, we are able, and we have what it takes? That's going to be your challenge. How are you going to package those instruments to be able to sell to them and say, look, you don't need to go any further. You don't need to go and borrow money from abroad. You don't even need to go to commercial bank for all your requirements because commercial bank are for short time lending. For your long-term financing, we are able, ready, and resourceful to meet those demands. And I think that really is the challenge. How creative are we going to be? That's the challenge that you are going to face together with the older brokers. And I'm sure with the training that you have gone through, you have been well equipped. It's a question of how do you translate what you have learned into reality. And I'm sure with the help and support of Action and all the senior brokers there, you have all it takes. NGX will give you the support. The broking community will do that. Action and everybody. But you are the younger one, and it is your world. Because whatever happens to the economy affects you more than it does me or this year. Therefore, it's your world. May God come help you. May God be with you. May God give you the creativity and idea to transform Nigerian economy through the capital market into that we all pray for. I congratulate you and welcome you officially to the market. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, my doing, sir. We are very grateful for your words of advice. Next, I have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Abimbola Babalola, who is the head of market surveillance and investigations at NGX Resco, to present his remarks on behalf of the CEO of NGX Resco, who is unavoidably absent. Mr. Babalola, please.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Let me stand on the established protocol. And I also want to start by congratulating you. I know in the course of your training, we've shared a lot of experience, a lot of ideas with you. I will only be re-emphasizing some of the things that we've mentioned. In NGS regulation, the basics of regulation all over the world is that you want to ensure that the market is transparent. You want to make sure that you defend the integrity of the market, make sure that you protect investors and reduce as much as possible systemic risks in the market. In our market and in NGS regulation, we do open collaboration when it comes to regulation. And we've also been telling you that, please, if you have anything that you are in doubt of, we're a phone call away from you, call us, we'll be with you, we'll support you, we'll give you everything to make sure that you do your transaction in line with the rules and regulations of the exchange. But what we'll frown at is when you choose to do the wrong thing. You understand? At that point, it might be too late. And let me tell you this, I've always been telling you, there's a secret that we need to let you know. Anything you don't want us to know, please don't key it into the system. Because when the system says the order have been accepted and is being queued, a unique number is generated for that order. Whatever you do to that order does not mean that is the end of the order. Whether you cancel it, whether you modify it, our audit trail will definitely keep track of that. So my advice for you, and which I've always been telling you, the market is big enough to go, is bigger, you understand, and it can be better, you understand, and it can go around. You can make money. I've always told you, do research. With research, you will see when the stock is low, and you can buy. And when the stock is high, you can exit, you will make your money. People are making money on a daily basis. But the system will not tolerate is the fact that you now want to try and manipulate the market. We leverage on the best technology in the world. It would dictate whatever it is that you're doing. We've had instances, people who wanted to take advantage of the fact that we've democratized access to our system and try to manipulate it from their sitting room. We're able to map it and map the IP address and locate where they are in Nigeria, and we got the law enforcement agent to pick them. So please, I plead with you, your research will show you where to go and you will see the money. You understand? Don't forget, Mr. President says I want to run $1 trillion economy, and we're ready to support him to get that. And you will also play your role. You will play it in such a way that you'll be happy, and we'll be happy with you. But please, when you are in doubt and you don't know what to do, please call the exchange, call NGX regulation, call Nigerian Exchange Limited. We will sit you down and support you on how to do it. But if you do otherwise, we will definitely come after such individual, and we'll take that individual through our disciplinary process. I once again congratulate you, you understand, on this special occasion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Babalola. We call him Pablo in the market. But you cannot call him that name yet. You people are still wearing dirty clothes. Okay, and you also see, you heard the CEO when he said that some time ago, the market experienced sustained growth. Everything was looking good, moving upwards, until there was compliance failure. So Babalola, who is appealing gently to you now, it's not like this, so when trouble comes, he will deny you then, and Kirikiri is not very far from here. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, it's a very high point in this ceremony. It's a traditional anchor upon which this ceremony is built. And is handled by no other than the erudite floor-based doyen of this market, Sam Undata. And he's going to present this program now, which is breaking of the traditional kola nut. Doyen Undata, sir, you are welcome. No, not yet. We are following.
The CEO, sir, my doyen, I greet you, sir. The Action Chairman, I greet you. My CIS President, I greet you. The CSTS Yinka, General representing Jalo Waziri. I'm still lawyer, I greet you. My senior brokers, I greet you. The ones wearing mechanical, I'm your humble servant. I will serve you and tell you what we are doing and what we have. And this is the cocoa of this induction we are doing today, because it will teach us where we are going and where we are coming from. Our elder, they taught us so many things. This is what? Salt. And we are told that the moment the salt loses its taste, it should no more be called salt. And our ladies here, I know if you go to the market, I don't think you have asked them to give you a pinch of the salt to test. Have anyone done that? Why? Because already there's integrity in the salt. If the salt is put into your soup, you don't need to see it, but you taste it from your tongue. You are going out now as our ambassadors. You don't need to do propaganda. You don't need to sandpaper yourself and all that. Integrity, they will see it. If you have it, they will see it. Your client will see it. Everybody will see it. So it's not what you just be doing abracadabra to make sure you are taken. No. If your client asks you a question that you don't know, don't answer. Don't give an answer. Say, sorry, it has escaped my memory. come back to you. You understand what I'm saying? This is the trick, but that most of you don't know. I'm telling you, one of our DG of blessed memory, Alile, when we were writing um, we were doing our oral interview, he told us, he came to the floor to educate us. Say, if you don't know anything, don't come there and tell us that you don't know. If you don't know, which means, you have not, been taught at all. You are indicting yourself to say you have not seen this thing, you have not been taught, you don't know about it. But if you say it has escaped my memory, nobody that will say he doesn't forget things. And if you go to your client, you are soliciting for business, and your client asks you a particular question that you don't know the answer, as to give him the correct answer, tell him, I'll come back to you. It has escaped my memory, I'll come back to you. That is about this salt, integrity. That's what we're talking about. If you put this salt with other seasonings, other things in the soup, you cannot get the aroma to say that is what attracted you to it. Because there is integrity in the salt, the moment it tastes the soup, you will get the taste on your tongue. Am I communicating? So you don't need to see the salt in the soup you are eating. The blind man said, if you said there's no oil in the soup, there's no vegetable, there's no other thing, but you cannot tell him that there's no salt, because that one he will test it from his tongue. Am I talking? Okay. This one is oil. You know what this one is? Oil. You know why our elders that formed this market said they will show you oil? Do you know? The moment you dip a finger into this oil, it will rub the other fingers. You have polluted other fingers. So if you go and cause trouble outside, it will rub on the market. Am I talking? It will rub on the market, and other of your members who did not participate in that fraud, you went and, you have polluted this market. So don't go and do anything that will paint your other fingers black. The moment one finger dips into an oil, it will rub on other fingers. No matter how you fastly clean it, it will rub on other fingers. Maybe you don't hear it often, but here I will tell you what it is. This oil is very, very important. This one is honey. Here you must do what we call hard work. You see, you don't come to this market and just say you will not work hard and you want to eat, because the product of this thing is hard work. Anybody going to get honey from inside the bush, if you don't cover your face, if you don't burn fire, this thing will not come out. This thing that is sweet now will not come out. So it needs hard work. So hard work is needed in this market. If you work hard, you will make money. Wishful thinking with folded arms don't go. Even when you want to collect money and your hands are folded, how will you collect the money? So if you are wishing, I want to get money, but you fold your hands together, the money will not come. Am I talking? Okay. That is about the honey. This one, the Yoruba man said is atari. Atari. Alligator pepper. Abi? Or some people say it's pepper fruit or whatever they call it. But alligator pepper is the name in English. Alligator pepper has come a long way to to germinate to a bigger tree. But no. But whether big tree or small tree doesn't make alligator a lesser pepper inside their mouth. If you take a seed of it and put into your mouth now, you will know that, it's doing its work, it's peppering. And it goes with something, cola. Why it is like this? As you are in this market, you cannot expose what you don't want your enemy to see. It's not by accident that God created it and put it inside this other seed. You see it, but this one is folded and hidden inside this bunch. Why? Because whatever money you make in this market, without telling anybody outside, they will not know until you tell them, this is how much I have. That's our market. Am I communicating senior brokers? That is this. If nobody should ask you, you say you don't know what the alligator pepper stands for. It's, you hide their money. If you didn't tell anybody, nobody will know. But if you tell your neighbor and, and possibly something happened to your money, you know who you told. Yes. This one, we have bitter leaf, we have bitter cola. If there's no bitter cola, there's no Coca-Cola. Am I communicating? Is it true? This thing I'm telling you is the real thing that they taught us when we came to this market. I entered here 1988. I think the next person that came the same time, this guy that's sitting here. From 880 now, if you can calculate it, you know how, the old man that you see carrying goat, the white goat, it's not the white goat that is carrying that makes his hair to be white. No. It's experience, wisdom. Like some now, his time is having some white hair. Alhaji is having some hair. It's not because they are carrying white goat. That's why they hire. No, 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 no. It's experience and wisdom. If you don't have it, well, this one, Itacola. When our doyen then, of blessed memory, Ulude Jimmy, he say, if you have this one, this market will give you what we call high blood pressure. Pressure. Since you have it in this thing, put it in your mouth, chew it. Although the neighbor that is very close to you, hearing it, the way it's sounding, it's not the way it is sweet inside the mouth. It's bitter, but it helps you to cure high blood pressure, to reduce your high blood pressure. That's why, as a broker, he must have it. Pablo, am I communicating? My doy, am I talking? You must have it. Always, always, you must have it. They added something else to it. They say, apart from you being a broker having it, if you are a hunter and you have it inside your pocket, snake cannot easily attack you. You see why this small thing is very, very important. Even the evil spirit will not even attack you. Oh, it's not a laughing matter. You can, go and ask the elders you have in your family. Because as we are, I know you have elders in your family. Ask them. So, please, make sure you have it around you. Apart from the thing I mentioned, it cures other illness in the body. It helps you to cure or suppress other illness in your body. So always have it. Peter. A lot of this. After I'll bring you my bin. Yes. If you are not making enough money in the market and you live in a place that have a backyard, plant this. Plant is what we call it garden egg. Plant it. While you don't have enough money, it can, the moment it grow and is because it is plenty of fruit, you sell it around, you get money. You go and cook one hot soup and you begin to eat. Your family will eat. And if you are having what we call heat in your body, you chew a lot of it will reduce the heat. That is what it is. That's, as a broker, you must have it. This garden egg, have it around you. This one is not too much this sugar. It has no much addition. If you are a broker and you are feeling too much, but because there's those who have high blood pressure, there are those who have low blood pressure. If you can't see Coke easily, take a cube of sugar, put in the tea, drink it. That this thing will go up. That your low blood pressure will carry you to reach your house to take your medicine. That's why this one is medicine. Because if you don't, this one is even more dangerous than the high blood pressure. What I'm selling to you is what they have sold to us about 45 years ago. That's what the elders, when we entered this market, that's what they told us. And we have not forgotten it. So when we are doing our floor initiation, that time it's one person. Not this one you people are doing in group. This one. This one. Who know this one? Who know the name? Eh? Water. This one has no enemy. Unless the one you get from the gutter. But this one, if you are thirsty, you are hungry, and there's nothing to eat, you go by the road at the Broad Street there, buy Bolly, and get a bottle of water. You are home and dry. This one is very, very important. This one, it has so many things in it. As we are coming to the market and you want to share from what the market it has, you want to share from what the brokers will do, you have to buy a granite and share to brokers. Because why are you sharing it? So that whoever has transaction will give you, because he has eaten your granite. It's like an oath you are, entering into with other brokers. There's no other profession that does this we are doing. If you have not shared granite or you have not, given another broker granite, he cannot tell you what transaction is doing to bring money for him and his company. The first thing you should do first as a broker that's entering the market, buy a bottle of granite, share to the senior brokers. That is to appease them. So each time there's transaction, you will be part of it. He that hears is involved. He that sees is involved. That's what happens. Senior brokers, am I communicating? So nobody is alone. But if you have not shared this thing, you're on your own. Nobody gives you anything. You will not get anything. You will hear something and you will see nothing. They say this one is you see, I've just told you something now. The blind man said if he didn't give him food, he didn't celebrate with him, that where he's drinking and eating, that's where he will tell you how he got his eye blind. Am I communicating? But if he can flog a blind man, flog him 100 times, he will not tell you how his eye got blind. But the moment he started drinking and eating, he will tell you, this is how I got my eye blind. And in the Bible, it is said, honor your father and your mother, so that your days will be long. We're honoring our fathers. See you. You are welcome. Action Chairman, you are welcome. CSS, you are welcome. That's the where all your shares will be entering. If you don't know, let me tell you. Pablo, you are welcome. This one, if you are good, this for the, what is this? For the elders. Why I stopped is because I know who owns it. You see, when they kill animal in your family, no matter how a small person will be, they say anyhow small a title will be, you will carry that title with two hands. Am I communicating? Some Igbo people say it's ofo, or I don't know what Yoruba people call it. If this title is very, very tiny, very small, you must carry that title with two hands. And nobody is a child on the animal he killed. He cannot call me when I go now to the hunting. I kill animal. I come back. He say, it is a small boy that killed it, so I cannot take the head. It's a lie. I must take the head. This one, when we are going for fishing expedition in the high sea, if it's not in this thing, you cannot come back because cold will kill you. Because some people call it, they don't have this one that time. They have what we call kai kai or iketish. Some people call it iketish. Some people call it kai kai. Some people say it's hot drink. But this is the original hot drink. Schnapp is the drink of the elders. So as you are paddling and killing your fish and other this, as cold is coming, you take a cup of it. The cold will disappear. So this is for the elders. And anytime you have an elder in the family and you didn't give him this, course is coming on. This one. You know this who this one is for? It's for come on. Ken and Uju, our CIS president, the man that trained us, he has not got, bring one more this in for CIS this thing. He must get it now. Yes. We don't want to owe anybody. Yes, I think. Okay. You see, they say, blessed are the peacemakers in the house. So I don't want to enter into any trouble. I don't want my license to be revoked. So, well, I'll do this final one now. No, would you? I've told you, I've communicated. Okay. Come, bring another one, I beg. Bring, if somebody do bad message, you go and 2 times. Please, bring another one. So this is the highest of the highest. This one is what? Cola. I told you before, if there's no cola, there's nothing like Coca-Cola. This one is produced by Yorubas. It is eaten more in the north, but in the east, they celebrate it more. They told you that he that brings cola brings life. Why? Because who did I not give? I don't want to miss anybody. I don't want action to. No, but this one is for the elder. Elder can pass double. No, it's for the elder. You want to be an elder? Wait till your turn. I don't want to eat something that doesn't belong to me. Yes. This one, let me finish so that we can, breathe well. This one is a cooler. I've told you which people produce it. I've told you which people eat it most. But in Igbo tradition, if you don't bring cola, you have not started any occasion. That's why they say, he that brings cola brings life. And the moment you bring cola, they will begin to share it according to the family heads and those who came. And as they are going, they don't just eat it alone, they will take it home. So this is the only thing they can take home from here. They will not eat it here. Anybody that wants to eat it here, no problem, you can eat it, but that's what the tradition says. And it must be eaten with no, not orobo, atari. In the village circle, if you don't know how to share something, you'll be paying fine. Because the moment you give something to the wrong person, or this one is an elder, you carry the big thing, go give small boy. Then carry the elder one, cut them into two, because you not go do it to everybody. You must pay fine. Because you don't carry something when no belong to Pablo, go give Pablo. Carry the one where belong to CEO, go give Action Chama. It's not like that. I hope all of you wrote CIS exam. Abi? Okay. 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 Yeah. The MC, I should say here ends my catechism. If there's anyone remaining, you can call me tomorrow or Monday. Thank you. Here ends the catechism.
Another round of applause for our floor-based doyen. Let me seize this opportunity to welcome the President and Chairman of Council of CIS, Pastor Oluwole Adeosun. You are welcome, sir. So that has brought us to the defining moment of this ceremony. What the Oles have been waiting for ages. It's now at your beck and call. It's now before you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the stage of transforming these people wearing mechanic uniforms to refined gentlemen robed in royal apparel. So I would invite the two governors to please rise so as to be robed by the CEO of the Nigerian Exchange. No, sorry. Please, the governors. Governors, please sit down. I'm very sorry. You have another ceremony, please. Yeah. So from what I have here, the two people who are to be robed, it's a rare honor to be robed by the CEO, are, of course, the highly respected Ike Innocent Chukunefe. Mr. Ike, please rise. Yeah, but you come first. I will announce, I will call the second person. Yeah. CEO, sir, if you don't mind, can you kindly, yeah, the cameras, please don't block the cameras. Camera, cameraman, please. Yeah, excuse me. Please go to the middle there. CEO, sir, please, to the middle there. Government support certificates. See, there are the two certificates here. Okay, sir. So the CEO will then proceed to removing his mechanic dress. Sir, be careful so that your hands are not stained. Okay, please let. Where is his where is his broker now? Where is his principal? Oh, the principal. Yeah, that should be given to his principal now. No, 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 no. Mm. The principal should, okay, be robed. Yeah. Okay, please collect the mechanic dress of your Ole. Ole, please give your mechanic uniform to your principal. Mm. Okay, sir. So the principal should stay on the other side. Yeah, thank you. And so the CEO will proceed to robing him now. Sorry, is this camera able to pick him? Okay, the other one will pick him. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah. No, no, it's the hand that cannot bend. Okay, good. Congratulations. One has been moved away from Ole. No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Ike, you can take your seat. CEO, please still hold on, sir. So, Mr. Ike and his principal can take their seats. And so I call on Omojokun Temitope to please rise and be robed. Please to be supported by her principal. Yes, please go ahead. The principal to help her with a mechanic robe or uniform, sorry. No, no, wait. So, okay. Okay. Don't worry. Next time we'll know what to do to give a proper fit. Yeah. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay. CEO, please still remain standing, sir. So you can take your seat. Yes, Mr. Mujokun and the principal. And now I have the pleasure of inviting the two governors to oh, the CEO is no, no. CEO. Okay, please, I'll appreciate, sir. Yeah. Okay. So now that we have done that symbolic event, I wish to invite all the principals to kindly come and join their oles in robbing them and transforming them into authorized dealing clerks of the Nigerian exchange. Please, principals to kindly derobe their oles. Cameramen, I welcome the Speaker of the Market. Don't worry.
Please, Oles, you can transmit as you are being derobed and robed. You can transmit live. Snap pictures, transmit it live. Please, transmit it live. You are still waiting.
Okay, I will do that on your behalf. There are so many.
Please transmit live as you have been derobed and robed. Let's hurry up with that. Let's hurry up, please. And dispose it quickly, please. Okay, now you be that. Yes, and they should pay you. You have to pay. Very nice advert.
Yeah, robe.
Let's do that quickly. Let's do that quickly.
Congratulations.
Yes.
No, what happened? Take that one then, the other hand. Exactly. Take the other hand in.
You can see snap after everything. So after this, what's next?
No. We are still on this. Okay, thank you. Settle down. Thank you. Uncle Sam. Okay. I will hold everything until you have taken the photograph.
Yes, we have to take photograph. Yes, sir.
Agatha, you have somebody here.
Where is the person? Okay.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Agatha. How is my son? Oh, he's not on the screen. Okay. Our son is doing internship with us.
Okay, thank you. Settle down. Settle down.
Oh, yeah, settle down.
Yeah, settle down, please.
So please, as you stop, stream live on your social media. Please stream it live. So that let it trend. Yeah, this is a wonderful location.
Agatha.
Please let it trend.
That's our duty. We have to take care of these people anywhere we are. Congrats. Yeah.
Final year now, Abi.
Okay, okay. Settle down. You still have time. You still have time, to take pictures
Please,
after the ceremony. Please sit down. Take your seats.
have your seat.
Settle down.
There will be time for picture, please.
Sit down.
Please settle down. Take your seats.
Take your pictures.
There will be time for pictures.
Settle down. Let's conclude so that you can take your pictures. Wait. Sit down. Let's conclude so that you can take your pictures. Wait. You came late.
Please stream live on your social media handle, please. You can settle down now.
Settle down.
You know, it's a long time broadcast did this kind of occasion.
Exactly.
Everybody's excited.
Exactly.
I think it's a very wonderful experience.
Yeah.
It's something we always behold to have.
Yeah. Okay, settle down. Yeah.
Okay, look for the phone. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so those of you at the back, please take your seats. After the ceremony, you can take pictures. Please.
So I think we can continue.
Let her share.
So this should sit down.
Settle down, please. Distinguished charter stockbrokers, please sit down. Wow. So you people can look so fine like this. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Distinguished charter stockbrokers, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our fold new authorized dealing clerks of the Nigerian Exchange. Thank you very much. What a momentous event. You guys are lucky because this is the first time we're having a physical ceremony, of this nature. After several months or years, it's really wonderful. Congratulations. So I can now greet all of you and say welcome. That's good. You are now like me. You are now robed royally. Okay? So that is good. You are welcome. Now, let's move to the next item on the agenda, which is the Pledge of Allegiance to be administered by the Group Company Secretary, Mrs. Obehi Ihage. Mrs. Ihage, please, you are welcome. So you want to take it there? Maybe you want to, come.
Yes. Congratulations again. Can everyone rise? The new inductees, please rise. So please, you stay after me. This is a pledge of allegiance. After saying it, you have to go to the back pick up a form and sign it. So you just say after me, I insert your name, authorized dealing clerk of Nigerian Exchange Limited, the exchange, do solemnly pledge upon my honor and by the values I hold dear that I will assume my responsibilities and obligations as an authorized dealing clerk of Nigerian Exchange Limited and perform my duties to the best of my ability in an ethical, professional, and objective manner. I will obey in letter and in spirit the rules and regulations of the exchange. I will abide by the various regulations, codes, and legislations that govern the Nigerian capital markets. I will comply with the standards expected of an authorized dealing clerk, notwithstanding pressure from clients, employers, peers, employees, or others to compromise those standards. I shall remember to practice this profession in a sustainable manner as a responsible member of society. I will declare my conflicts of interest to my clients, the exchange, and others as appropriate and speak out against wrongdoing. And I will under no circumstance betray the trust and confidence reposed in me as an authorized dealing clerk of Nigerian Exchange Limited, or engage in any conduct that will bring the Nigerian capital market into disrepute under any circumstances. If I deviate from or violate this pledge, I will acknowledge my errors to myself and those affected and take an active role in all efforts to correct errors arising from such deviation or violation. So help me God. Thank you. Welcome. Congratulations. Please remember to pick up a pledge and sign it at the back before leaving. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Group Company Secretary of NGX. Just to reemphasize the fact that the oath of allegiance is the essence of this ceremony. So we've actually just been dancing around this issue. It is the high point, is the basis and the foundation for this ceremony. And so this is actually what brings you into this profession, to understand that just like every other profession, it could be a conspiracy against the laity. Thank you very much. And so we will go to the next item, which is the presentation of certificates. And the CEO is graciously going to symbolically present certificates to the two governors of this sect. And so I'll first invite which sect is older? Sect one. Okay. Oh, batch one. Okay, so can the governor of batch one, that's a Kamal Okunola, kindly rise. And CEO, sir, you will come and please give the certificate to CEO. Yes, sir. Yes. Please. Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you. Please, you can take a seat. And next, is the second governor, Mrs. Olufumilayo Omolola Omideyi. Yeah. Thank you very much, CEO. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. And so please, thank you, CEO. We have taken a lot of your time. Thank you very much, sir. Now, after signing the pledge, endeavor to drop your copy with market control. And then also before you leave, make sure you collect your certificate from market control, okay? Yeah. Thank you very much. And so let me invite the distinguished chairman of the Association of Securities Dealing Houses of Nigeria, in person of Mr. Sam Onukwe, to present his comments. Yes, sir. That's the Ashon chairman, sir.
Okay. Yes. All right. Good afternoon, distinguished city gentlemen. I hope our inductees know that from today, you are city gentlemen. So we'd like to welcome you to our very noble profession. And first, before I formally do so, let me stand on existing protocols. But forgive me if I must recognize one or two people. First is my doyen, who was the second chairman of Ashon, and Alaji Yusuf. Alaji, and of course, my president here, before he whispers something to me. I don't want him to whisper something to me. Mr. President, you are duly recognized. Welcome. And of course, I have my principal here, and it's important we know him. He's been on the very quiet side, but he has done great things in the market. I'm talking of Hakim Bolahotiti. So we have to recognize our principals. So going forward, you owe your principal a duty to recognize him. And of course, let me appreciate other members of the high table, the executive director of CSCS, who is representing the MD, and they are our benefactors. You're welcome. We have our headmaster, represented here by our own Bablo. Mr. Balola, you are welcome. And we recognize the group company secretary, Obehi. Okay, they've shot for you. So let me, on behalf of council and members of Ashon, welcome you formally to this induction ceremony. This is certainly one of the few professions that subject intending members to structured, rigorous theoretical and practical trainings before such members could practice. What he has done is to train you, and he has passed you over to our members. Members of Ashon are the business owners and who provide you the platform to practice your profession. But so we believe and we know that the Institute has thoroughly trained you to be a professional, very well-rounded investment professionals. Well, the essence of the trainings you've gone through they are all very clear to us. One is that our practice thrives on trust and integrity. This is one virtue you must hold from today, even as you continue in your practice. You cannot afford to abuse such trust, for the consequences of doing so are very grave. Our practice is governed by rules and regulations, which are required to be strictly observed in the course of our daily duties. We are debtors to our profession. As we have been given the opportunity to get to this point, you also need to create the opportunity for others to get to this point. And you also need to cooperate with those you are coming to meet, in ensuring that we pass this from generation to generation and that we grow stronger and stronger and better as we progress in our profession. The future of stockbroking lies in what we can do with fintech. It lies in our ability to deploy technology to deliver service to our customers, to our clients. And I know that this is a new opportunity that you do very well. I know you are technological savvy. I know you do great things. You bring innovations to our market. You bring new things to thrive in our market. And we are looking forward to the great ideas that you bring into them. We have a couple of issues that are bothering us in the market today. The level of unclaimed dividend. How do we resolve that? Those are things we have to really work on. The level of accounts that have not been updated in the CSCS. We need innovation. We need ideas. We need creative ideas that will help us resolve these issues in order to deliver service to our clients. When investors put their money in the market, they expect some return. And if they are not getting those returns by way of dividend, obviously you know what that translates to. So I want to use this opportunity to welcome all of you to the market and wish you a very successful practice. And remember that your word should be your bond. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much, Uncle Sam, for your words of advice. I'm pleased to invite the Executive Director of CSCS, standing in for the MD, who is unavoidably absent. Let us welcome Mr. Shoneko. You are welcome, sir, to make his comments.
Thank you very much, sir. And I stand on the existing protocol. Well, at the CSCS, most people think that we just sit at the background, but at least we know we have the market infrastructure that provides the dealer clerks all the support that they need in terms of clearing, settlement, and depository. Mr. Kokwala has spoken about technology, how important it is. That's one of the things we have been building on the past few years. Our brokers portal is always available for all brokers to get access to. We make things easier around self-service. And as of even yesterday, we had engaging stakeholder meetings with members of the Dealing Clerk Association. So we welcome the new members. We have a stakeholder meeting every quarter. That way you give us feedback on what we are doing in the market and some improvements that you see. The chairman of Ashon has spoken around unclaimed dividends. Those are things that we're also working on, trying to ensure that we reduce the number of that. I welcome you all to this noble profession, and as members of what they call city gentlemen, I was just inducted into CIS a few weeks ago, so I know the dignity that this brings in. One day I hope I can go through this process and become an authorized dealing clerk like Mr. Ike there, innocent. I've known him all my life, so to see somebody like that doing this at this stage has inspired me to do that as well. So please, congratulations and welcome to this great profession.
Thank you very much, our own Mr. Shoneko, Executive Director of CSES. I hope you are ready. The governors. Okay. So, Governor of Sect 1, Mr. Kamal Okunola. Mr. Kamal, this is wonderful because you have traversed the entire length and breadth of the capital market. Okay, so having you here is actually a great privilege to us. Please, can you rise and propose the toast of the inductees? Thank you very much. Please, you can. Sorry. Sorry. It's corrected, yeah. Okay, apology for that mix-up, please. Apology. Yeah. Very sorry for that, please. Yeah. Actually proposing the toast of the inductees is no other than the authority that has brought all of you here today. And the head of that authority is the president and chairman of council of the Chartered Institute of Stockbrokers, in person of Pastor Olowole Adeosun, FCS. Kindly propose the toast of the inductees, sir.
Where is the instrument of the toast? Okay. Okay, and just put something in. Put something in. Nah, I won't take it. I'll tell you more. Okay, that's all right. It's still ceremonial. I won't take it. Not ceremonial. Which one? I won't take it. Just ceremonial and I don't drink when I did camp. Okay. Well, good afternoon. At least, if I have to stand on the existing protocol, I must at least recognize the doyen. The Grand Doyen, Alhaji Aro Yusuf, good afternoon. I came in while you were delivering your speech, very inspiring speech, and I recognize you for that speech once again. Thank you very much, as always and at every time when you are called upon to support our traditional landmarks in this profession. This event this afternoon is one of such. We welcome again, standing on all the existing protocols, all of the fellows, all of the principals that are here to dress and support their inductees. So on that basis, I want to just say a few things and then we toast to the inductees who today have transformed suddenly from very drab-looking to this wonderful, bright, colored gown that you are wearing. Isn't this lovely? This is lovely. Fine. You got here because you are standing on something. You cannot build nothing, build something or nothing. So that nothing that brought you here, that's something that brought you here. You need to ensure the protection of it. Otherwise, I do not want or I do not dream to see any one of you appearing at the tribunal. Your amen is not loud enough. Okay. So help you God. Amen. So, you are here because there is a basis that pushed you to come to the NGX to become an ADC, Authorized Dealing Clerk. This is something you must cherish and protect. Even when you go to other exchanges to get inducted, this is the prime exchange. And as we have been inducted as an Authorized Dealing Clerk of the Nigerian Exchange Limited, you must abide with all of the rules, standard procedures, all of our doings, nuances, and ensure continuous compliance. NGS must not report you to us. Because if they report you to us, then you know that what that means. Now, this is a springboard for you to make wealth. It is a springboard for wealth creation and for wealth accretion for you. And I pray you will make good wealth in this market. You will be prosperous. Just make sure you comply with all of what is necessary and strive for integrity. A lot of us in this market is integrity that is speaking for us. And when you have integrity, everybody in the market knows. And you will be compensated for your integrity. So, your word is your bond. It's not just a saying. It is a dictum for you to adhere to. And it must be ringing serious bell in your memory at every point in time that you must adhere to it. So a lot has been said. You've been admonished. You've been counseled by the doyen, by all of the speakers. So at this point, I believe you all have your cups filled with... if yours has not been filled, just raise it up so that fill my cup, Lord. Will be your portion. Okay, raise it up. Don't, on a day like this, you should not have an empty cup. Otherwise, your pocket might be... So make sure your cup is filled up. Quickly, please, let's move around and fill it up. I don't want to just have this toast and with some empty glass cups. Your pockets must always be full. Okay. Cup is exhausted. Okay, fine, no worry. It's a ceremonial one. So let's... Well, you are the celebrant of today, so you can sit. The rest of us that have come to celebrate with them, as is usual, let's be on our feet as we toast. You are the celebrants. Always listen to the instructions. I said, celebrant, sit down. While those that have come to celebrate with you should rise to their feet. Okay. To the glory of God. And in commemoration of the induction of the batch 1 and the batch 2 of 2023 inductees into the capital markets as full-fledged professionals that can ply their trade now. I want to toast unto you. I want to toast to your compliant practice in this market. I want to toast to your good success. as you practice, that will lead to profitability. We want to toast to your wealth-making ability that will be developed sharper from today in a clean integrity manner and to your wealth accretion abilities. It shall always be well with you. You will make it in this market. So let's, at this occasion, just have and to say, hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. To your benefits and to your goodness. Let's have the toast. Please, you can now click your glass. Congratulations. Congratulations to all. Congratulations to all. You want their drink? Congrats. Cheers to you. Cheers to all. Cheers to all of you. Cheers, 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 cheers. And as we are saying cheers, you will keep on saying cheers every time you make money. Every time. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. As we take a sip of this token of a drink. Thank you very much. It is well with you in this market. God bless you.
Thank you very much. The highly respected President and Chairman of Council of the Chartered Institute of Stockbrokers. Thank you. So we drink to your health, but you people did not give me the wine, oh. You people consume the wine alone, oh. And this is different from what the Doyen said, that we should share everything together. So on that note, let me call on Mr. Kamal Okunola to respond to the toast that has just been proposed by the President of CIS. Please.
The CEO and the chairman of this occasion, who just left now, the of the market, our father, grandfather. Please permit me to stand on the SST protocol so that I'll be able to save our time. My name is City Gentleman Kamal Okola. Yeah. So, on behalf of Batch 1, we want to appreciate the NGX for putting this program together. It's not an easy journey, tough one, especially for me. I started with Batch 1, I finished with Batch 2. Yeah, tough one, but today, we thank God. So we're all smiling. And I want to appreciate because the journey started from CIS. So at least we were not parboiled. It's recooked. So in fraction, I think it won't be our portion because we were really trained. We were really trained, and we appreciate that. The training program was well designed, comprehensive, and engaging. It covers all the essential topics and skills that we need to excel. We don't have any excuse not to make it because we are expected to create wealth for people. How are we going to be creating wealth for people and we won't create for ourselves? we actually make it. So, and we are coming at the right time because we are the one market has been waiting for. Now, this year, in the short term, the president said we want to double the economy of the country from $500 billion to $1 trillion. We have a role to play. And I believe we are coming at the right time and we've taken that mandate. And we are going to do it, and it's doable. By this time next year, at least, we'll be saying Nigeria is on 3 trillion by the special grace of God. We also appreciate the support or guidance that we receive from the program facilitator, Mr. Clerks. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. We appreciate all the experts you brought to present paper. They mastered the subject and they did justice to it. We really appreciate every one of them. We are very grateful to the market control because it's not easy to manage adults. Well, even some people will be, to even start computer is a problem, and we become the market that is the market problem, and still they take it easy with us. We really appreciate the way they take it easy. They make us feel comfortable, and they give us assurance that everybody will pass, except if you refuse to pass, because when you keep doing it, and today, we all passed. And those people that feel like my first attempt, FAIL is when they say first attempt in learning, it's not fail. Oh, did I fail? To my colleague, city gentlemen, we are all friends. We are partners in learning. We have enjoyed working together. We engage each other, even all the nights. We do tutorial together. And I want to believe that this is what they call networking. So it shouldn't stop there. We need to collaborate and we need to work together. We will not do what one of us will do that will affect the entire market. But at least we will do what one of us will do that will elevate all of us. So I want us to keep this family. And probably the innovation is required. Let's keep reading. Let's keep suggesting. And I believe Nigerian, it will be better for it. Finally, I would like to thank our various Lancers greenhouses for the support. You believe in us. You invested in our professional development. Because the time we're even leaving the job, and apart from that, you even pay for it, it's not an easy thing. Because the knowledge we acquire, you can't take it away from us. And we really, really appreciate. And the only thing to pay in return is to do it the right way, because you don't want error, you don't want infraction. That's why you invested on us, that's why you train us. And we are going to do justice that anytime you think of us, you'll be happy that you are the one that trained us. Doye, I want to appreciate the Doye of the market again, because I remember my first time of listening to him was when we came to the floor, and all the experience you share with us, encouragement, that even give us hope. All our senior colleagues that are sitting down, sorry, because that is what you are now, because we've changed our jackets. So yes, no, I want to appreciate you because you really did a lot, and all this insightful and valuable suggestion. And I want to believe that we are going to take it up from where you stop. And if we are running, you can only remember, because we are not patient. You know, this Gen Z, just take us as if we are one of them. We want to do things in faster way. We also want to do things the direct way. We are not we still listen. But at least if we are saying this is the way we should do it because we are doing research, so it's what you ask us to do that we are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I want to say we are going to the market to do well. We are going out there to prosper. We are going out there to make it. And this Nigeria will be better for it. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Governor Batch One. Thank you. That was a beautiful one. Very momentous. So let me invite our own very dear governor of Batch 2, Mrs. Olufumilayo Omideyi, to present her response.
Good afternoon, everyone. Standing on existing protocols, I want to say a great thank you to the NGX. I want to really appreciate the time they took to actually train us. When I passed my CIS, I didn't know there was another hurdle to actually go through. In the office, it was like, Shebi, to just press computer. But when we started our dealing clerk training, we knew it was a different ball game. So a big thank you to the NGX, the facilitators, to our sponsors, as in the trading license holders, our dealing houses. We say a big thank you to our guests also for being support to us, because if the home front is not in good shape, I don't think you have the time to actually read or study. We say a very thank you to you. To us, the newly qualified dealing clerks, authorized dealing clerks, we say we are thanking ourselves also that we actually did a good job. We all knew what we went through. We all knew the fears. We want to say thank you. And we are, let's say, promising ourselves and promising the exchange and all stakeholders that we actually make them proud. And we stand on our word, that our word is our bond. We stand on that promise and actually take this to the next level. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Fumi, for that. That was beautiful. This message is from Market Control, please. The message is from Market Control and is very important, addressed to the newly inducted authorized dealing clerks, that you should not fail to collect your clerkship license or certificate and sign at the back of something. When you get there, they will brief you further. And there is a warning here that if you fail to collect your certificate, you might not be able to collect it after today. So please make sure you do that. And then your lunch packs are also available at just outside this hall. So please endeavor to collect your lunch pack too. So there's nothing that has a beginning that does not have an end. We are gradually grinding to the end of this August occasion. So I am pleased to invite Mr. Kenneth O'Hare, the head of market operations of Nigerian Exchange, to give his vote of thanks. Kenneth.
Good afternoon, everyone. The CEO of NGX, who had just left us and chairman of this great occasion. All other protocols duly observed. On behalf of the NGS and the Executive Director, Capital Market, Mr. Jude Chiameka, who would have ordinarily presented this vote of thanks, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone for gracing this auspicious and momentous occasion, which is the induction of the newly qualified sub-brokers. Today is a celebration of dedication, hard work, strenuous hard work, and commitment to excellence. To our esteemed newly inducted city gentlemen, your journey to this point has been one of resilience and continued learning. We commend your dedication all through the time you stayed with us. A profound appreciation goes to our mentors, the facilitators, and industry leaders who have generously shared their knowledge, experiences. Your guidance has been invaluable in shaping the future of these aspiring professionals. And to the families and friends who have come here to witness this great occasion, you have supported our stockbrokers throughout their arduous journey. Your encouragement has played a vital role to make them succeed in this great journey. Your belief in their capabilities and capacities has contributed to their success. So let this injunction not just be a culmination, but a commencement. Because we're going to go through a lot. I believe that the training will take you through those journey. It's a lifelong journey. The market is so dynamic that you shouldn't just stop at any point in time. You need to always educate and upskill yourself. So may this induction be a springboard for collaboration, innovation, and ethical practices in the capital market. I believe that together we will foster an environment of growth, wealth creation, trust, and prosperity. Again, thank you once again to joining us celebrating this commencement of this bright city gentlemen into the esteemed community of stockbrokers. We wish you a future of success, wealth, growth, and positive contribution to the Nigerian economy and to Africa at large. On this note, I'll say thank you once again. Have a great journey.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hyrie. Really appreciate. We are now going to welcome you new authorized dealing clerks to this capital market family with a very beautiful song. And so I'm pleased to invite the Speaker of the market, no other than the Speaker of the market, to lead us in singing this family song for these new fine authorized dealing clerks. Speaker of the market, sir, Mr. Folarin.
Thank you very much. My name is Folarin Adiola, and congratulations to the newly inducted stockbrokers. Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, can we rise up for the family song? Hold each other's hand. Are we all ready?
We are ready, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4. For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us. And so say all of us, hooray! And so say all of us, hooray! For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Before you sit down, let's have 3 hearty cheers. Number 1 to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 2 to the Nigerian Exchange Group, 3 to all the children of stockbrokers and the stockbrokers, the population, or the stockbrokers family, or the stockbroking family. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip.
Thank you again, Speaker of the Market. Please, you may be seated. You may be seated. Okay. So let me invite, because in this market, we start with prayers and we close with prayers. So I like to introduce a very, very senior stockbroker and a doyen in this market, Engineer OTT, to lead us in the closing prayer. Engineer, sir. Engineer OTT? Yeah. Please also stay behind for the group photograph. So, yeah.
You may sit down. In the name of God, the most merciful, the most beneficial, the most merciful, we thank you for making today possible. The journey of 1,000 miles starts on one day. We thank God for your lives. You have braved COVID, you have toiled, and He has made it possible for you to pass your exams and to go through the induction. I pray that what you've been able to achieve today will lead you to greater success. The Lord God is the most dependable. Can you all make yourself dependable? And if you surround yourself with dependable people, you find that you have limited problems. The problems we have in Nigeria today is a question of dependability. But if we are all dependable, Nigeria will be able to surmount all the problems and challenges in front of us. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina sirata mustaqim. Siratan ladhina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amen. As we'll depart to our respective homes and offices, I pray the Lord God see us safely. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Group photographs. Yeah. So at least the governors and deputy governors, please. I think they have to climb up here now. Yes. Kenneth, Governor, you take that one, and that is. Atunda. Need to move the chairs. Just come on. No. Stand. Where's let the governor know the governor. Only governors first. Governors and deputies.
Chairman, I beg. Give me short. Give me short. Nice one. Thanks.